Hello, everybody. I I don't know if I should even unmute my sister. All she's doing is laughing.
Okay.
I've been trying to unmute and start talking to you guys for like a solid minute or two at this point. Oh god. God, you can tell that
Kitty,
sleep.
go to sleep.
I'm sleeping.
Go to sleep.
I'm sorry. I'm going.
I have to finish planting.
Hello everybody. I'm only a little tired.
Guys.
I'm only a little fucked up.
Nope, not that one. This one. Okay, I'm going back to my planting real quick.
Okay.
Gotta try and get this field sown so we can begin the adventure.
I am sad to say no house was built between streams. I don't know when the house is gonna get built. I'm struggling, man.
Oh shit! This was a 1 star.
A struggle to figure out. To figure out how we want to do the house. So far, all there is this, which is just obviously is not the blueprint of a house so far.
You didn't get through my shield that time.
But this will be like the main house, which will be the slightly bigger of the houses, which will have the kitchen and the bedrooms. And then next to it will be like the workshop. And we got lots of room for animals and things.
Yes.
In the front here. And then we'll have it like a dock over here. That hopefully that they will actually get to we can park the boats in. That might make life a little easier. But yeah. Mostly we just, got the metal moved around and stuff, which is why stream ended up being a little bit late. Because we had to get things moved around and figured out, because we realized we did not do it after stream like we were supposed to. And so we got it moved around. It's just over here for now.
It's somewhere where we can continue to process it when we're at home thinking about those things.
Yes, Misty? She was walking by and she was like, well. It was really quiet. I was like, what, Misty? You just letting me know that you were walking past or something?
Yeah, she's like, just so you're aware, I'm here.
She's like, I'm right here.
Your life is complete.
No. I was like, I'm here. You can worship me now? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure what selection of food to take sailing.
No. Obviously you want, stam-heavy foods, so that if something happens, you can swim for a bit.
Yeah. I guess we could do a thing like bread and onion soup, and then take a fish wrap or something that is heavy in food instead of the jerky.
Yeah.
Because normally we just do a balanced, because we just kind of keep it balanced. But for this, we could probably do a combo of onion soup and a fish wrap. That, and we made some serpent stew. We found out we had never actually cooked serpent meat, which unlocked a stew. We assumed that we had just done it, and then we realized that we hadn't, so we did that. That's where that came from.
Yep. And then I made all the serpent stew. I had a moment where I wasn't thinking. I made all the serpent stew without letting Kinney touch the roasted serpent.
Yeah, so I still
she doesn't know the recipe yet.
I still don't have any access to that.
But that's okay, because we also need to somehow harpoon a serpent and pull it to
the shore. Yeah.
to shore.
I guess
so we
could
can
be
try and
a
get the shit out of
hilariously
it.
fun thing we try to do today.
We just need to remember to take the harpoons with us.
Yes. We must not forget the harpoon, guys. Okay. Alright, so I got bread, I have onion soup, and I have fish wraps.
The downside to a field this large is that it takes me a while.
But onion soup is 20.
Oh god, I ran out. Yes! Yeah.
No, it might be fine. That's fine.
I'm free!
Onion soup is cheap to make. Okay. Yeah, and we made some new armor and stuff. I didn't mention that. Didn't mention that. We're just going along. Didn't mention the fact that we have completely new outfit on. We took all the metal we had and we made ourselves the next set of armor. Because we just forgot. we learned all that stuff and we were all excited about it on stream that one day, and then we had to leave, and then we just never did the rest of it. So we made the padded armor. We got the padded armor all set up, and we both have a new weapon and a new shield, which is great. But we don't have the lock,
don't have the lock cape yet.
thing yet,
No.
because we don't have enough lock hide for it.
I've got random shit I need to put away.
Yeah. But we got, we got a new shield. New shield with our new iron. And I have a spiky stick. I have the porcupine
very
now.
spiky.
I have a spiky.
Yeah, Kenny has a porcupine ball.
Yeah, look at it. Now I stab things with spiky. I'm not just a mace wielder anymore. I'm a stabby mace wielder. It's too bad that it doesn't do a little bit of slash damage, because I'm assuming if you hit with the side of this like that, I bet it would slash you a little. It should do a little bit of slash damage too. Like, not as much as like a sword, obviously, but a little. But it does stabbing. Alright, so the question is, where do we go? Where do we explore at this point? I guess we need to get and try to go, because we keep going like up and down. We really need to try to go actually to the right or left. Which I feel like we might have a better chance towards the left, because I can already see exactly how to get to the left. To the right, I don't think we have a way.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't help that most of these islands seem to be very long, going north and south.
Yeah.
Hi, Jinxie.
Like, granted, there is some plains down here that we haven't cleared yet.
Okay, the ship is here. Yeah, there is some plains.
But yeah, we could try going to the left and see if we see anything
because we knew most of
there.
this here is Mistlands.
Yeah,
there's a little bit of plains here and there, but swamps. So yeah, that's why I was wondering if maybe we should be looking, because I think from like where our house is further down, it kind of turned into forest. So I don't know if there was like more stuff back behind in there. So I guess the idea is, do we want to like more fully explore around where our new house is to just kind of, or would it be better to go left and right finally? That's always the trouble, figuring that one out.
Yeah.
And I got all the makings for the boat. Not the boat, the portal.
Okay. I think I was trying to put away random crap I had in my inventory.
Just don't forget food. fish wraps, some bread, and some onion soup.
Yeah.
Anything in the boat? Oh god, there's random shit in the boat. That's fine. We'll end up throwing the random shit away at some point.
Bread and soup.
Because, yeah, we have two things we could do. We could try to sail that in-between area. I guess we could go on the in-between and then loop around if there's nothing there and go up sailing on the other side towards the other shore more and then take that towards the left. I guess we could do that. We could do loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
And a loop past the homestead and around, pretty much. Now that we know that that's for sure goes through and it's like, it's stuff in the middle there. Up, I'm waiting for you at the boat. I'm ready. Ready to sail.
Yep. I'm just grabbing the stam potions because that's a good one to have with me. Gonna grab the harpoon because I remember things.
Yep. Well, I'm sailing the ship.
My job is to jump
Your
off.
job. Your job.
My job
is
is to jump off the ship. Yes.
Well, I think you're supposed to harpoon it on the ship and then, like, we sail the ship over to the side. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. We just know that we learned that there's more to the serpent than just the body, the body bits. We've only ever gotten the flesh. I guess the rest of it has sunk to the bottom of the ocean. So we gotta figure that one out. You noticed something about my Discord? Ooh, your AC unit's come in today. That's great, Jinxie. What about my Discord? Is it something bad?
I'm going back to the house. Because every time we go out sailing, we go, oh, we should bring the fishing rods and shit like that with us.
Is it that there's a subscriber corner and no one uses it? Used to go back and edit to say was live. What? No, that's
probably on your...
What? I don't think I did that. Hold on. Did it used to say was live?
Interesting. So the bot used to edit it and then it just stopped.
I'm like scrolling back to see if I could see it. Oh yeah, it says was live. It used to edit it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because that's a bot that does it. I never changed it myself. I guess at some point it stopped saying was live and just kept it as is. Interesting.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I guess the bot must have edited it because I sure didn't. I set that thing up so I wouldn't have to think about it. So I sure don't think about it.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off the ship.
No, don't jump off the ship. I think I tried to tell everyone myself, I think for a bit. And then I immediately found a bot that did it. I used to also say it on Twitter. I would try to post that I was live on Twitter as well for people that would follow Twitter. And I stopped doing that. I got really tired of trying to remember to post on Twitter that I was live. I know that you can set up the bot to do it on Twitter as well. And I was just like, it's fine. It doesn't matter that much. It's like, I don't care that much to mess with it. Random bits no, just don't feel the need to go get those. Bad enough you're already sailing slightly weird just to get these. At some point we need to try to fish up some of these fish, though.
Yeah. I brought the fishing rods.
Oh.
I brought the fishing rods and I brought the plain bait.
The question, would we need like sea bait or something?
I have no idea.
Hmm. Because I'm sure the puffer fish you probably can actually like hatch.
Yeah.
But I'm unsure if it still does that, you know. It'd be cool to try to catch puffer fish. They must give you something that could be useful. Maybe you harpoon puffer fishes. Could you harpoon a puffer fish? Can you harpoon a fish in general? Have you ever tried that?
No, no, we have not.
A fish?
Look at my train.
You know, like, where's the puffer fish when we want them? Yeah, I think Streamlabs OBS had like a thing where you could post it to Twitter. I never used Streamlabs OBS. I was taught how to use OBS as like the base thing when I first started doing this stuff. Before I really like, I almost started streaming a long time ago, and then I didn't. And I tried to do YouTube instead, and then I went on to doing stream because, man, I'm just not a fan of editing. Man, do I not care about editing, I gotta say.
Listening to Kenny's old videos is really fun because when she first started, she was deep into customer service voice, so it does not sound like Kenny.
I stopped giving a crap. I stopped, like, I guess, doing it.
Because that's, like, one of the first things I noticed when, like, I was listening to one of your old videos at one point in the past. And,
Yeah.
like, I kind of had to giggle to myself because I'm like, this is, like, customer service voice, Kenny.
That's me being very obvious that I'm, like, talking on something, and so I'm like, well, I must talk like I would on the phone. You know, I gotta be proper. I gotta, you know. I think I also try not to curse as much as, like, I'm still not someone that curses a lot. Unless I'm in certain company, and then it might come out more often. And, like, if someone with me curses more than I do, I will start cursing more accidentally. It's just like when I'm with Pugsley, I will freaking curse all the time. Like, I just suddenly become like middle school, high school Kenny and just start cursing all the time because it was cool and that's what everyone was doing. You weren't supposed to be cursing, so you know.
Being a rebel.
A veteran employee doing management to fire. Yep. I am now just like, you wanna fuck with me? Sure. I should probably eat. Ooh. Food ran out. I haven't seen any puffer fishes. I'm very upset about this. I wanted to see if we could harpoon the puffer fish, darn it. The only sad thing is
I'm fully geared and have food. That's why they're not interested.
Yeah. The only sad thing is because we oh no, my brain. Oh no, thought just it just left field. There was a thing I was gonna say, and it's just suddenly left. I think maybe it was because we said something. It's now like not gonna give us the puffer fishes.
Yeah.
And the thought's head empty. Yeah, no, yeah, my brain just completely. I was mid-talk. I was literally saying it out loud, and it just left. Are they glowing? Hold up. Or is that just me?
Your thing is glowing, yeah.
Oh, it is glowing. Oh, cool. Oh, now I remember what it was. Me noticing that my thing was glowing. Is I will no longer be covered in frost because...
Yes.
Sorry, there's some fish over here. Look, fish.
Eh.
I guess the thing is we would have to like jump out of the boat to get it to stop moving. I guess. And it just like...
Yeah.
Oh, I guess both of us have to? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the boat will stop moving at least. Because there's a whole bunch of fish over there. Can we harpoon them?
Whoa.
Are we too far away? Do we need to be closer? Eh. Oh! The heck hit our boat?
Oh no, the bait's no good. Whatever
Oh,
this
the
is,
bait don't
it
work?
takes a different type of bait. Yep, it just said the fish is not
Oh.
taking the bait.
Okay. Shoot, so what's ocean bait then? Are the fish like hitting the... What's happening? Are the fish hitting the boat?
Were you parked on top of a rock accidentally?
Maybe? I must be. Weird. Okay, well... You couldn't seem to harpoon them.
No.
There is pufferfish over there. Should we try to get near the pufferfish?
Sure. Let's
I
do
could
it.
see them hovering above the water because... Is maybe pufferfish or normal bait? Probably not. We probably need some sort
Probably
of sea
not.
bait, but I'm not really sure how one makes sea bait. Maybe we can harpoon these guys. Gotta be careful, 'cause it's gonna be... We're going with the winds, so it's gonna be fast.
Yeah. Revenge! They're all gone.
Okay, they're all right there. May have to jump out of the boat to get it to...
Ah.
Okay. We got pufferfish.
Close the blinds for me. The glare is very bad. I cannot see anything.
I can't reach it.
I believe in you.
One. Oh, it's not taking the bait. Damn.
Damn.
Okay. Well,
It was worth a try.
you couldn't harpoon them?
I can see them. I think it probably only works on like big animals.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it just went right through that fish.
Yeah.
Darn. Okay, so we need some sort of bait, but we're unsure what bait that is.
We would need to make like all the baits and then just go through them.
Yeah.
Just go through them one at a time, trying to get the fish up and into the boat. Oh yeah, wow, it's amazing how much easier I can see everything now that the window's shut.
Alright. 100 degrees outside. Ew. Bad thing is, even when the window AC gets here, I have to wait for my roommate to get home because I can't install them by myself. Yeah. Don't electrocute yourself, please. That and like fitting them, like since they're window ACs, you gotta like fit them in the window and everything. And
Yeah, you gotta fit it in the window and then like get the window to lock in that position and
it's like there's a lot of annoyances to it. Like it's much safer to not be alone during that.
yeah.
Just trying to do this in a way that we still have air, but we're sailing in the correct direction. Oh, it says we're in Meadows right now. This does not look like Meadows game.
No, not
There
at
is
all.
swamp on both sides. What are you talking about? There's definitely something right. Some rocks.
Yeah.
With my bedroom window, the clips that hold up are broken. So if you open it, then let it go, it'll crash straight back down. It's gonna take 2 of us to do it for sure. Yeah. For sure.
No.
Yeah, don't.
How the fuck did I end up all the way there? God, the game lagged on me. And I almost ended up outside of the boat.
Oh.
Oh!
Don't end up outside the boat, please. Remain on the boat, please. Remain on the boat.
Oh, serpent!
Oh.
Serpent!
Oh, she's just walking away! Okay, hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, the lag. You're lagging out all over the place. Ah! Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
There was a sea serpent behind us.
I saw it. I saw it too. I saw it too. I'm trying to slow down the freaking boat. Okay.
Okay. The internet keeps lagging me.
Yeah, you glitched all over the place. You started running out of the boat. And I was like, oh no. She's going to end up outside the boat by herself with the serpent.
Sea serpent fight point 2! I'm gonna go fight the sea serpent in the water again.
And hello, Beamer. Sorry. A lot just suddenly happened to us. Oh, thank you for the hydrate or nerf. Oh, drinky drink. Oh, drinky drink. Where the heck did it go?
Oh no.
I don't think we went that far forward. Oh, there it is.
There it is! Can I get him from here? Oh, he's moving. Oh, he's moving.
He's just circling.
Where you going? Can I get him?
No, I think we have to get closer.
No, no, I think we gotta get a lot closer.
Okay. It's the... Okay. Okay. Oh, I can hear him now. Problem is I don't want to completely lose my air. Oh, it's turning daytime. No!
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 Oh, he's seen us.
Eh. I guess get close to land.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over to the shore here. You harpoon him?
Eh! No, not yet. No, he stopped. Don't stop.
Don't stop!
Keep following us.
Are we supposed to, like, kill him first? No,
No.
no! Don't do that. Don't do that, dude. Oh, okay, he's still coming. You got him!
I got him.
Okay.
Now what do we do with him?
Now what?
What do we do with him?
Now what do we do?
Stay pushing. I got him.
Oh, God! What do we do, though? Oh, he's so angry with us. Okay, well,
What do I do?
I have to, like, get you as close to the shore as possible?
I guess, yeah.
Also, I love this fucking puffer fish right here. Where did he come
know.
from?
He got free.
Oh, no!
Eh. Oh, I've run out of stam. That's the problem. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, now what?
Get up.
Oh, he's so long. Look how long he is. Oh! Oh! Sir? Sir? Okay.
Maybe?
Can we get
Can we
the
reach
things
it?
on the ground, though?
Can we reach it?
Oh my god. Oh no, we should have pulled it further on the shore. It's right there.
Kitty!
Oh,
You bloodthirsty!
I'm sorry.
Kitty, how could you?
What if we just make the ground like we do with the other stuff? What if we make the ground higher? Oh no, I think it became one with
and ran
it.
out of stam.
No. I didn't think it was gonna kill it so hard.
No.
I didn't think my mace was gonna do that much damage to it. I just
Look at him down there.
Yeah, we need to build a ramp so you can jump down. Yeah, that seems like the best idea. We're gonna build a ramp. I like this idea. We're gonna build a ramp. Oh.
We didn't get quite close enough, but yeah, if we can, if we could jump into the water from a high enough height, you kind of drop down into the water.
Okay. If we just build a ramp from where right there is, you might be able to do it.
Yeah, maybe.
Where is the... Have I suddenly forgot building thing? Oh, there it is. Put our bench down close.
Well, I'm not streaming. But thank you.
Yeah, she doesn't stream. She just joins me for this.
I do not stream yet, at least. It's one of those things that maybe I will, but for right now, I don't.
Yeah.
not stream on other websites, nerd.
Wow. Wow, Nerf.
He's like, I didn't even mean it that way. You took it that way.
I'm having building issues right now. How do you... I don't understand. How does one do this? How does one build a ramp off into the water? Because it's not fucking connecting to save my fucking life. You know what? Might as well. That's the best we're gonna do right this second.
Well, sometimes if you like you put one down, then it will let you. Cause yeah, like it doesn't
Currently
want to.
streams
But...
on Mixer. Yep.
Yes, I got one.
I actually hit the wrong button and did a barrel roll off.
You roll off of it on my screen.
That was the wrong button. That was not.
Not
no,
going down deep
you.
enough. They're so far down.
Yeah, I was hoping that if I tried to raise the ground, it would bring them closer, but it made them like jump. Yeah, they like jumped and went further down. Can we harpoon the shit off the ground?
Maybe if I put roofs on so we go up higher?
Maybe so we can run up.
We can get some altitude here. Maybe not that roof. Let's go with a 26%.
All right, mental note: really pull it onto the shore. I really didn't think my mace was going to do that much damage to it, though.
I got another one.
Okay. Yay! Serpent scales! I got 4!
Nice! I need to build out further. But I can't build out much further here. It's...
Yeah, we need to go.
I need you to move for one.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to build any further than this.
You could go straight, maybe?
No, it's red.
No. Oh, it's red. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's red, so I think...
God, this would be a beautiful moment to have the freaking some core wood on us.
Ah, it just needed to be out a little bit further. It didn't go out far enough.
Oh, I got a piece. You can make it if you run from the very bottom and swivel at the...
Ah, I went too far.
Diving board to collect the remains of the sea serpent was not one of them. This is what happens when you're oh god. Oh wait, should we grab some of the other bait while we're just like fucking around right now?
I think I got it. That was it.
On.
That's it. They're all gone.
Yay!
I'm on the ground trying to get back to shore.
Oh my god, I put the portal down and everything froze. That scared the crap out. Oh man.
Okay. Destroy all that.
Alright, well thankfully we can take the serpent's scales through the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So we might be able to just kind of attack it up to the point of going to the shore? Maybe?
Yeah,
Let's, like,
yeah.
zoom back in again. Oh god, where are we gonna put these fucking scales, though? We don't have a home for them. Oh, jeez. This is bad. This probably would have been a better endeavor once we had, like, set up our new location. What did you think about our lag jokes earlier? I miss lag jokes since you didn't respond to them. I didn't see them. Oh wait, hold on. I need to
Wait, here.
I need to cook a piece of serpent meat so I can have access to the piece of serpent meat.
Right.
It's raining. Oh, what a horrible time for it to be raining.
We need to put a roof on that thing.
We do, yes. Well, in the next place, it's actually gonna be in a freaking house. So at least there's that. We just shoved it outside. All right. Yeah, we'll put the serpent meat away. We made some quality dad jokes. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, I should do that instead. So let me
Puck
tab
went,
back
the
in.
boat's taking on lag, Captain. She can't take much more. And Nerf went, strong pings are incoming. Hold tight. May Odin protect us from the disconnect. There be a DDoS brewing.
I think a DDoS, I think is how they say it.
DDoS?
I think
I
it's
don't know.
because it's when like they try to hack it and like take the server down.
Well, that's okay. Now they have the joy of me absolutely fucking that one.
So
Oh man.
is this where the hot bait is coming in?
Right? Maybe? Maybe we need the hot bait.
We're gonna do some hot bait fishing.
DDoS. DDoS?
DDoS.
DDoS.
Yeah, because there's... Oh, immune to mosquito bites. That's kind of cool. Frosty ones. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to
that
just
one
take
tells
them.
me, like, okay, that's like a plains for the ones that are in the plains.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay. Oh, so we're gonna take these other baits with us to see if any of them work?
Yeah, we could try.
Well, I'm loving how many of these I guess I never picked up. I thought I had picked up the hot bait before. I guess I learned the hot bait
Well, no,
before.
yeah, no, we learned the hot bait, but I don't think you ever made any of it. I made all
That's
the
true.
baits. Yeah, that's what the troll
So did we
said.
actually learn anything from the serpent scales? We were so
Yes.
excited about the
Yes,
scales. What
yes,
did we
we did.
actually
The-
learn?
There was an armor. There's an armor that comes from the serpent scales, I think. Something or a shield. There's a shield.
There was a shield. Okay. Oh yeah. It's pretty. It's probably not as good as our actual shield that we got now.
Probably
though.
not. Well,
No,
it looks like it's like a
not.
big shield, so it's going to be like super slow.
Yeah, it's a tower shield, so. It's when someone makes it so that the website gets a ton of fake users trying to connect to the point where the server is overloaded. Yeah. It happens constantly to
just a
Diablo 4 currently. It does not fail. Half the time I go to look at Diablo 4, they're like, yeah, we're being DDoS attacked. The servers might be having issues. I'm like, cool. RDO, some kid killed my friend while she was brushing her horse. I had my sniper on me at the time, so I turned around and popped him in the face. And when he respawned and came back, I did it again, and he got pissy, so he DDoS'd you. That's great. It's like she was just trying to brush her horse. Leave the poor girl alone. Because I'm assuming RDO is the Red Dead Redemption game. I'm assuming that's what those initials are. Hi, Wind. Hello. Oh, you missed quite the fucking activity that we were just You missed quite the activity of yeah, Red Dead Online. Okay. That's what I thought when you were like, oh, she was brushing her horse and it has them being able to fight things and stuff. I'm like, okay. I think I know where this is going. Okay. We'll break that, but we need to repair the boat
don't
before
break that.
we break this.
Yeah, the ship
Yeah.
ain't looking so great right now.
Yeah, the ship don't look so good. I was like, we need to repair the boat first.
Maybe if I get like way over here, I'll be within. There we go.
I am feeling a way that we just did all that and got those like things off of the guy, but all it gave us was some scales.
All it gave us was a shield and
one shield that we don't even need.
Like,
oh,
we got more serpent meat, which is good, because...
Yeah, more serpent meat is nice.
That's good.
Okay, yeah, we need to go forward. But I need to not be facing a rock.
Yeah.
Because we have been slowly being pushed into the rock over time, it looked like.
To run away real quick, so...
Okay.
Now is a good time. I will be right back.
Yes, it's daytime now. Now is the perfect time. Wait, the puffer fishes are still here. Hold on. Hold on. Stop everything. Red Dead Online was fun. Shame they didn't bring out more updates. I never played it. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way because she had to run AFK. Is it really gonna get stormy? I just want to fish. Come on. I really hate that the boat won't stop. There's no way to like make the boat stop for you. Unless you both like jump out. Nope. But still going. I just want to fish. Okay. Fishing pole. Okay. Maybe mossy? I don't know. Hey, pufferfish. Okay, not taking that bait. About hot bait. About hot bait. You want hot bait? That was a fucking trollfish that just went by. No, pufferfish don't want it either. Wait. Maybe? Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely not taking that bait. Okay, stingy bait. How about this one? Do you like it? do you think? You think I can't tell if that actually did something?
Okay, I'm back.
Can't tell if this is doing anything. Also, did the fish disappear? Where did they go? Oh no, they're still there. Nope, they're not taking that bait either. God damn it. Okay, frosty bait. On. Because I don't know what else to do. This is all the bait we got.
Whoa.
Are they still there? I can't see them.
I think it's not a puffer fish that's circling it anymore. There's like some other fish that's circling it.
I want the
Ooh.
puffer fish. Maybe I should try to go over here more where that puffer fish is over there. There's a pufferfish right there. Can you try harpooning it? That one's pretty close.
It heard you.
It did. It did hear me. It ran away.
It went too far.
Not even telling me he doesn't like the bait. Pufferfish right there. Come on, see the bait. Oh yeah, look at this bait. Nope, it's not taking it. God damn it. Okay. So it didn't like any of our bait. Don't know what to do.
At least I thought I'd made all the baits, but I'm not sure.
Did you have uneven, stingy, or did it not use? Maybe it didn't actually use the hot bait? I thought I reset it each time.
The game is weird about what bait it does and doesn't use.
Actually, let's go.
Ah.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Where is... I can't see the pufferfish anymore because it's getting nighttime, so it's hard to see.
Yeah.
Nope, okay. So for sure not that bait. Yeah, I don't think it's any of these baits. Damn. Yeah, so we'd have to see if maybe we haven't made a bait.
Right? Like maybe there's a bait I haven't made yet.
Yeah, maybe we learned something at some point we didn't realize it. What does it do if you don't have a bait on it at all when you go fishing? You're out of fishing bait. It won't let you fish.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good to know. Well, that's too bad though. I didn't like our fishing stuff.
Boo.
Yeah. You just fishing now for the fun of it? Or do you got some
Is
special
there just
bait?
one, like, no, I've just got normal bait. It's like one big fish that keeps circling the boat. It's kind of like, here, you want just some normal bait?
Yeah, since they didn't give a crap about the normal bait, nor have they given a crap about any of this other bait. Kinda sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
You done? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Need to turn us around again. Oops. Oh, don't. Yeah, 'cause there's no wind. Yeah, because we want to keep going this way. Also, good news, Nina is not coughing and sneezing at all anymore. Yay!
Yay!
She's getting over the cold. Bad news, she has to go back
Oh
to work.
no!
Oh, no!
Boo!
Well, at least it's tomorrow. She still has one more
Yes.
day. She's not coughing and sneezing, so she has one more day where she doesn't have to feel any of the forms of the sickness, at least. Turn, turn. Okay. Should do is go to the other side. Because we are obviously we kind of already know what's on this side. No, I went too far that way. Over a little, over a little. Want my air back. I want to see what's on the others. Oh, a lot of wind. AC units are like 6 stops away. Roommate has a bit of time between work and when she goes to the family thing. So she's gonna come home and see if she can get them installed before she leaves. Yay!
Woohoo! Excuse me.
Oh, turtle.
Turtle!
We care about the turtle. Do we just mark it? And
I think we could just mark it. We have so much turtle already.
I'm gonna make sure I don't run into it, but at the same time, I'm like, freaking paddle so I don't run into it. It's a turtle. Another turtle.
Yep.
Oh, I think I put it on the wrong side of the water. God damn it. Turtle on this side. Yeah. Now that's on the correct side. Okay. Grow swamp. Alright, enjoy your lunch, Puck. Alright, here we go, here we go. No friends, though, other than the turtle. Which is a lovely friend to have, but not any snaky friends.
Nope.
Although I'm kind of just like, well, it just gave us a shield. I'm feeling
Yeah.
feeling a way about that, man.
I feel like the they drop a trophy too. I know I've seen people
yeah,
talk about sea serpent
gotta
trophies.
drop a trophy.
And I wonder if
Oh
the
God,
trophy
you think the
floats or
trophy?
not.
Oh God, you think the trophy is the bait? All these
I
goddamn
wouldn't be
fish.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if its sea serpent heads are used to make the fucking bait.
Let's see.
That would not surprise me. Like, I don't know, but it would not surprise me.
Okay. You turn more of this way. It's turning daytime. Day 400.
Day 400.
Hey,
Nice
we
even
hit
number.
an even number
Ooh.
now. A full 0-0. Thank you for the love, Nerf.
Pelt.
Oh no, the pelting has begun. You're a little bit this way, just so we're a little closer to the shore still. Because yeah, that's the island that we've already been exploring. I want to kind of come over here. Just so we can continue seeing this on the map.
Yeah, so we get kind of the edge of the island on the map.
Yeah. We don't want to lose the edge of the island, because it makes it easier for us to tell what was there. Should I cook or Nina? Does Nina want to cook? Oh, there's another turtle.
You're another turtle.
A turtle. Like right here. Turtle. Looks like it's just like meadows on both sides.
Yeah.
Because we knew that it was turning into meadows on that side, which is why we kind of like went around it and continued on the plains. It looks like it went all the way to the water, from what we can see. It's just our luck that it's always... Why does it matter if she wants to cook? Because she's been sick? Hey, Wisp Prime is out!
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Oh, I should probably eat. Before something bad happens. All I'm still saying is... Wait. Wait, is that fog? Is it the bad fog that I'm seeing ahead? It's hard to tell from here.
Oh, it is hard to tell, but it sure is giving me bad fog vibes.
Yeah. Fine. Because she was sick. We also well know that out of the two of you, you are the one that's more prone to cooking.
Okay, well, there's
Okay.
planes off to the side of us there. See you little fucker.
Oh, the pufferfish?
Yes.
Wait, you see planes where?
Right ahead of us here. I see birch trees. Which means planes.
what happens when I get sick? She has to learn. No, that's when she just goes and gets takeout soup.
Yeah, yeah. So there's planes to the side of us here. Ah.
Or you're just being a sickly person and making your own soup, and semi being like, "Wind, please. I sick. I sick. I want soup." And him being like, "I don't know how to make the soup." Me being like, "But I want soup."
It's probably planes. Yeah, that's planes ahead of us as well.
Yeah, it looks like on both sides.
Yeah.
Planes. Okay, good to know.
Where are the rocks?
Where are the rocks?
Show me the rocks.
I need to get closer to one of them. I guess I could come over this way and then we can circle around.
We might have to. Just so we can get within render distance.
Yeah, better render distance to the planes. Finally got some wind. We're gonna lose it once we get close, but you know. Try to get as close as we can. Starts rendering. Okay. I do the man cold. I'm weak for everything. Ceases heavily snorting. I am sorry, but you have to do it. Cause we're dying of 50 years of smoking. You know what? What is it? F? Yeah. Give me the wind! I've putted along for too long.
If we're looking for giant stone fingers, we don't need to be here for a long time.
Nope. Especially because we know a lot of these islands are very small.
Right? A lot of, like, real thin.
So there's a higher chance we might actually be able to see it. I'm gonna be able to see while I'm sailing. In the
Right?
freaking way, man. I want to run into the shore, but I want to get far enough in that we can, like, see. I see lots of... but nothing, like, hand-like. Like, bigger.
No. Yeah.
Okay. What are we looking like here? Okay. Oh, rocks. Do not want to run into the rocks. Fun fact, there was a bigger study about that. The reason why men do that is because very few times the miniman can show weakness without bigger judgment. I'll suck it up, bitches.
Okay, there's a plane going there.
Yeah. Just worried because I think we're getting closer and closer to Mistlands area.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, there's a rock. I didn't see the rock.
Once we get to a point where we're like, ah, yes,
Very clear. I can proudly say, clear as a fuck you, Guinea. F is for the friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me, and is for anywhere, anytime down here in the deep blue sea. It's doing one of those weird things.
yeah.
Oh, definitely over there is that weirdness where the backdrop looks weird. Like you see a mountain, but it doesn't look right. So I think that might be mists over there, like the start of mists over in that direction. The question is, do we go around here or go back up? So it does look like there might be planes at the end here.
Yeah. Oh, no.
No.
There's a tiny bit of plains, but that was Mistland.
Yeah, no. Okay, we're gonna turn around then. I don't feel like messing with Mistlands. I don't care if the thing is near Mistlands. Nope. Nope.
Hey, look, Nerf just told us all the relics that we're gonna need for,
Nice.
He didn't mean to, but he did, and we're going to keep that information. You don't get to take that back.
Yep, no, you don't get to take that back. We have
Kenny
claimed this
needs that information.
Yeah. Wait for him to, like, immediately already farm one out fully before, like, we even...
Oh, well, for sure. For sure. I won't
be like, yeah, I already have it, and it's already
surprised.
cooking. He's gonna clear the chat. Nope. No one can now. It's ingrained in my memory. Lunos is already.
I'm in the chat.
Yep. And Lunos is the only mod on duty right now. Ooh, okay. So we gotta go to the moon.
Sure. Do the disruption. Probably. It's probably the disruption. So I know that's the one that's really good for getting Axie relics.
Yeah. I do not want to run. I'll run into stone. Done bad.
Okay. I was the defense mission, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
So some of these things actually stay in my brain, and I can remember them, and I recognize the names, which is horrible.
Yeah, my brain recognized
It's
the
like,
name
damn
of
it,
Io,
brain.
and then
Why
I
is
was
this
kind of like, I
something I need
feel
to
like
remember?
it's either defense or survival. Like my brain kind of remembers that being a place that we do for something that we go for a little bit.
I think when we were farming
Solo Void. Oh. Why Solo? Why is that the name of it? Is it just literally called?
no, that's probably like a capture. It's just one of those.
He's
that
meaning
it's just,
you run
it's just
it
really
once.
easy to just run it.
Okay. solo. You don't have to wait for everyone to get to the end, I guess.
Yeah. So he doesn't have to wait for everybody else to get to the end.
Yeah, well, yeah. Ooh, that looks fingery.
Maybe?
Ooh, I don't know.
It looks more fingery than any of the others particularly have, but
normally there's
seen
more,
any
right?
others. Yeah. Yeah,
Normally
no,
there's
it's like a nasty little hand coming up out of the ground.
Yeah.
But like big.
Speed run round. What was speed? Yeah, that's just like one single one.
No, it's just one.
We're
It's just one middle finger. It's not what we want. We need all the fingers.
we want many fingers. We want many fingers, not just one. Oh, ducky cannon!
Cannon!
Ah!
Yay!
Wynn didn't even warn us that he was doing it. Thank you for the ducky cannon. I'm sure everyone is very grateful for the ducky cannon. My friend group is already active, so let's get to the rumbling. Oh my goodness. He's probably got his like weird pro group that he does shit like this with.
Yep.
Thumbs up. And thank you for the follow, Slavo money. Welcome. Oh, we've lost our air.
Oh no.
I can't use Mordor for another 10 minutes, so we're gonna have to do some slow checking. Slow checking. Yes, it's already at 3 Axie relics. So the question is, clear chat, streamer is cheating in game.
Wynn can't help you. He's at work.
There's an upground. Whew. Whew. Caught it in time.
Funk you up.
Yep, that upground's gonna funk me up. Upground funked me up.
We'll list that with jokes that would make my kid just roll his eyes and leave the room. That was spectacular last night.
Oh man.
I was making toast and I pulled my jar of preserves, blackberry reserves out. And I'm like, boy. He looks at me and I went, this is my jam. And he's like, oh God, no. And he left. This right here. This is my jam, man.
This is my jam, man. Oh. Just do you remember the time I gave you vaulted relics? He probably doesn't even know how to clear chat.
It's okay,
like,
I don't think
it.
I would know how to clear chat either. I know how to time people out. I can do that.
Like, I don't think I can even do it on my phone.
I could do that for Beamer. I could time you out. Would you like that?
Oh no. I know how to clear chat. No, Nerf! Yeah, there is an ability to delete a certain, like, a certain message. Give singles massages if I'm Missouri. Oh, that's great.
Still no horrible fingers.
Oh, we've done a loop-de-loop. Some I've done a circle. I was just following the planes. I wasn't really paying attention. I realized I just did a circle, so I'm heading back towards things that could be bad.
But you're also heading towards where Modair was.
Oh, true.
Welcome back, Puck.
Welcome back. Can't even subscribe with my Prime account on the phone for some dumb reason. Oh no! He's like, I want to resub. We've lost air again.
Yes, we have.
We have 6 minutes before I can get it back, sadly. All right, nighttime. Give us a friend that we can bring to shore. I see a freaking rock.
I'm gonna have to take the thing home and repair it soon. It's really low.
Uh-oh. Oh, there was still a rock. Oh, I still can't see it, hilariously enough. Oh, it got some air finally. Ooh, it's creepy over here. Get to where we more are in line with where Mordor and stuff were, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely showing, like, there's a mountain right in front of us.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure if this connects to there.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, that's Modair's mountain there. That we're
Yeah.
seeing at a distance, I think.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh my god. It lagged so bad that we were frozen midair for a second. Oh, I don't know what just happened, but that was scary.
I'm connecting myself to the boat again. Ow.
Yeah, I definitely would. There's
Waves are so mean.
some scary things are happening right now with the lag. I go like further this direction. Okay, just ran across the street and grabbed a slice of pizza. Oh. We never asked Puck what he gets for lunch. He gets something for lunch every day. When we just never ask him. Speaking of food, it's now reminding me that I'm ready to get... I will have to eat soon.
Right?
Okay. I don't think we want to go down that way. I have a feeling we want to continue trying to go up at this point. I don't feel like messing with Mistlands. I really don't. And the further we go down, the just more Mistlands is going to take over at this point. Because we're in that, like, area.
Yeah.
And then went to the store to buy your meal guide. Yeah, because you definitely just don't need a huge slice of pizza. You can't buy like a slice of pizza that's almost like half a freaking pizza. Yeah, this was that little bit of plains that was here, which we went through. We did that.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing of use there. He grabbed the pizza from the street.
Street pizza.
Street pizza, delicious street pizza. Delicious, tasty street pizza, the one that you always wished you could have. Okay, we can go faster now. Oh, we got air now. We have air. Okay. I want to go up, I guess, over to where, like, the Elder is, because that's the next line of stuff. The pizza is at least grounded. Yep. The pizza was at least grounded. Alright, continue sailing forward. I'm taking this moment where we have like full air.
Yeah.
Put that in. Most likely we'll start to hit shore, it looks like. I see a hint of something in the distance.
Yeah.
This might be one of the few areas where there's like a larger ocean portion. I only get these larger ocean portions here and there. Gotta change because of the winds. The wind was shifting. Oh, there's a friend.
Friend.
So I have no idea where any shoreline is unless we turned around. Doesn't look like he noticed us either.
No.
No. The friend did not notice us. But there's always a chance of finding another friend. We're in the ocean. I don't see any makings of anything, but I know we must be getting close because...
It says we're in the Black Forest right now.
Yeah. The shoreline just gonna appear out of nowhere? What's happening? Now we're in the plains? I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna come this way. Okay, back in ocean. Just following the air at this point. I don't know what's going on. This side of the map break or something?
Well, there's a little bit of land to the right of us.
Yeah, but that's the area we've been before.
Maybe?
Oh, wait. Oh, I see some making of some land now.
Yeah, well, I mean, there has to be stuff in front of us because there's an elder.
The
over
elder!
there.
Yeah, like the elder is just right there. Oh, look, friend.
Oh, hello, friend.
Hi, friend!
Follow us.
Follow us! Follow us, we're going this way.
And make sure I keep your attention.
Oh, is he still? Okay, he's still home. Do we need to like harpoon him to make sure he will continue following us
Maybe?
to the shore?
Oh, I think maybe.
Seems interested.
No, he's... What are you doing? What are you
What are you
doing?
doing, dude?
What are you doing?
No,
Come on over here so I can harpoon you.
Also, it got so foggy I can't see anything. He's still here. Okay, you
I got him.
I can't see the shore though. I know it's right here, but I can't see it. I might end up accidentally ramming into it. This is awkward. I think it's... Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Turn. Turn. Oh, no. Okay.
Ah, the line broke.
Maybe try going from the front?
Try and go this way.
Do you think we need to, like, get him lower?
Maybe? Okay, got him harpooned.
Oh!
Okay, get him! Get him!
Oh, I got a trophy! Heavy bait! We've unlocked heavy bait!
Yee, work!
Okay.
We need to repair the harpoon.
Look at this fucking headpiece, though!
Oh my god!
It's so big! Yeah, we gotta repair many things at this point.
Well, we did so much better that time.
Yeah!
We did it!
But we learned that all water, we really need to make sure not in water at all.
Yeah.
For my poor boat. Okay. Nice! Oh yeah, the pizza trees grow.
Tree.
Like, how do you get your pizza? Isn't it not from the pizza tree? Nice, we've got so many scales.
Deep enough to lure the fish swimming along the very bottom of the sea. Doesn't sound like it would.
It doesn't sound like a pufferfish thing.
How many baits did we have?
I don't. They're in the boat. Let me check. Let me double check what's in the boat for you.
Yeah.
Okay. We haven't found any fingers, but we have caught mini serpents.
No fingers have been found. No.
Okay. So there's the hot bait.
Then frosty.
The frosty, yeah.
Mossy.
Mossy, yes.
There is a misty one.
Okay, but we don't have the misty one.
Okay, and the heavy one that we just made. There's stingy.
Yeah, we have that.
And stinky.
Stinky. We do not have a stinky. So we didn't try the stinky or the misty.
Oh, not stinky. Sorry, that's a sticky. I can't read.
Oh. Wait.
My bad.
Well, I don't have sticky either. We do not have sticky either.
Okay.
So misty and sticky we hadn't made, and then obviously the heavy.
Okay, so
But I wonder
Lost trophy and
Oh
abomination
no, we didn't
trophy.
kill anything in the mist, so how would we have the mist one yet? I assumed the misty one would have been from the mist, but I don't think we've killed anything from the mist. We only encountered those horrible bug things that we ran away from. I don't think we killed them. Even though we're a lot stronger now, the Mistland might not be as scary anymore as it was when we found it. Even though I'd be really scared for the ship. Those things destroyed the ship so quickly. That ship was so hurt by the time we got away from them. So I'm like, I don't know about that. I feel like we still need a bigger boat. Better boat.
Do you have any normal bait on you?
No, it's on the ship.
Okay. Okay. Mine's all on the ship as well. Yeah. So I'm going to grab some bait.
Put the serpent meat away.
Because I don't think I have enough bait in the house to make any more. I can.
I had 28 bait in the house.
And I have, yeah, that wouldn't, I think it takes 20 bait to make 20 of the other bait.
Yeah.
So I would have been able to make like one of them.
One stack of 20
This
bait.
way, I can make the 3 types of bait that we don't have.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm guessing the sticky bait might be like swamp. Oh.
Well, yeah, the sticky bait uses the abomination trophy.
Okay.
Okay.
More baits.
So that one. That
Heavy
one.
bait, misty bait.
That one.
And sticky bait. All right. We'll have to try these on the fishes. Get ourselves a pufferfish fish, whether it kills us.
No, have already let a pufferfish kill me once. I don't want to do that again.
What? You don't want to get murdered by a pufferfish again?
No, I don't want to get murdered by a pufferfish again. I want revenge.
Okay, I'm gonna put these in. I put these in. I'm gonna put them as this top layer, because the top layer is the ones that we hadn't tried yet. Oh yeah, we ended up right where the elder was. He's just right up here, I guess.
I almost forgot to fix the harpoon.
Oh, yeah, don't forget that. We need the harpoon.
Like, the whole point of me coming over here was to fix the harpoon, and then we got distracted by the bait.
I love that, like, we were so busy with the serpent. We ended up landing right next to the elder, accidentally.
Yeah.
Okay. You're all good? Everything's repaired and put away?
Yes. How's the boat doing? Boat's good.
Okay. I'll pick up the things. So we have the bait that's at the top there is the bait that...
Yeah, those are the 3 new
Here comes
ones.
the fun part. Getting the boat
Getting back out of here again.
Since I couldn't see the shoreline. Alright, I think if I back up for a little bit, I can start turning after this rock to kind of like turn us around a little. Oh, it turned a lot faster than I thought it was going to turn. Excuse me? Boat? What are you doing? Here we go. Okay. So we need to turn around, right? Yeah, we need to turn around. We want to go back up. So we see pufferfishes. God, the mist is back. I can't see anything. Gosh. Gotta do the mist, man. Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, sail it this way. And at one point, on the right-hand side, there's gonna be 2 turtles. guess this is the end of an island? Right here?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. I'll veer a little bit just to kind of mark the map that like ends, I guess, to kind of... Then I don't want to run into the turtles. Maybe a little careful. And zoom back out again now that we're on open water. Unless heavy is for it, because these are ocean fishes? Yeah, I don't know. What to see. If we find any.
Yeah, it makes no sense though. It's not like they're down at the bottom. They're up at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, there's pufferfish below us. There's also a lot of coral fish.
We could try.
Whee!
Why is it you jumping out of the boat causes it to stop, but me jumping out of the boat does not cause it to stop?
I don't know, the boat's still moving for me.
Well, yeah, that's because I was still in it, so once it stopped moving for a second, it started moving again.
I don't know. Me jumping overboard makes the boat go, no, you've lost your passenger. Stop.
Other than that one time when you jumped over the boat and it didn't stop. Okay, now we probably need to jump out of the boat. Just do the easy way of making the boat stop. I was able to make it stop on its own, but it was a lot of fucking pain to get it to stop. Okay, so I guess we'll just start with the heavy bait, since that's probably the bait that it is.
Yeah. Try and see if I can attract a coral fish with this hot bait.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a coral fish. Oh, I cooked a coral fish. Oh, I lost it. No.
Okay, so
Oh
that bait...
no, this bait does not work on them. It's the coral fish.
Yeah.
God, I'm so bad at keeping the thing caught on the thing.
Well, I guess I'll try the misty one.
Why did I immediately lose it? That's really annoying. I'm feeling frustration right this second. I lost him. I don't get fishing. I don't understand.
I moved it too soon. Pull that back out.
Oh my god, look at that fish! It's so big!
Right? It's going right at me! Here. Oh my god, look at that! That's a trollfish. It's not going...
He's not
Get
gonna
out of here,
care.
trollfish!
You're not gonna care at all, but that is hilarious that there's just this huge... Yes, I know the
Trollfish are
trollfish
coming
ain't gonna
over
give
and
about
trying to
a
get the
shit about
bait.
this bait. Oh my god, all these fucking
Something's
things are
grabbing for yours.
Yeah, the coral fish will grab at mine. Oh no, my stam ran out. Oh, hold on. That's what happened. My food ran out.
There, you little motherfucker.
No!
No!
Got him. Saw that you almost got him.
I will prevail.
Pull this back over where all of them are. Okay, I think that's what happened. I think I ran out of... No, I don't want the puffer fishes.
Come here, you little shit.
Oh, I just sat down accidentally.
Damn it. I lost it.
Oh, come on. Having enough stam to get the gosh darn fish.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna come up to the boat. Do you think they can come to the boat? Oh, that one's going.
Fun. Yes! Revenge!
Yes!
Revenge!
Come here! Get on the boat! Yes!
Yay!
Yay! No, we've already gotten a coral fish before, but you know, I fished up a fish on the boat! So you got a puffer fish?
I got a puffer fish.
Did you learn anything from the puffer fish, or was it just a puffer fish?
No, it's just a puffer fish.
Oh, that's so dumb. maybe when we cook it or something. Maybe like if we cook it, it will. So what one was it for the puffer fish?
Stop it! It
Which
was
bait?
the misty bait.
Oh, it was the misty bait. Okay. Luna's, yeah, at long last, Luna's got her revenge.
I got my revenge! I got my revenge, guys!
We'll have to like try to cook a puffer fish and see what happens, I guess. Do we want to catch another puffer fish, or do you? She's like, I do want to catch another puffer fish. You can.
They're all running away, they know now.
They know. They're like, they caught one. We must flee.
Too fast. Come on over here. Oh. Too soon. Throw that back in. No, go away, coral fish. Come on.
Fucking coral fish won't stop. It wants it so badly, even though it doesn't
Right?
want the bait.
Go away. It's not your bait. Go away.
It's not the bait you care about. Get out of here. Worse, there's like a puffer fish like right there too, and it's just like, no.
Yeah, this coral fish is not giving up.
Come on, puffer fish. Right there, come on. Oh, that one's like zooming onto it.
God
Oh,
damn
it
coral
stopped.
fish. Get out of here.
Oh, I went right past it. Damn it. The boat is so angry with its movement right now.
The coral fish keep just being like, yeah, we want it. And it's like, no, you don't. Get out of here.
Try to catch another coral fish. Maybe that would sidetrack it a little.
Right?
Not mean to. No, now the pufferfish is trying to get my bait. I bet. The other fish.
Got it. Oh no, all my stamp foods have run out.
Oh, I don't have any stand food.
Did
That
the
would help
wrong
me.
thing. I did the wrong thing.
Oh, I lost it. Damn. Yeah, I need my stam food with me for this stuff.
I accidentally took a stam potion. It was too late at that point.
Oh.
Alright, come here, you little bastard.
Oh, it's so close.
Eh,
Oh, he went through the boat.
no, he went through the boat.
Oh.
I'd run out of stam.
Yeah, he went through the boat. Damn fish. Is there like a fishing skill? Do you like slowly get better with fishing?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'm like, are we just really bad at this, or is there like a skill?
There is actually a skill to it.
It's like one of those like over time with your fishing skill. Oh no, no, not that. I didn't want to. Didn't want to do that. Hit the wrong button. I was just gonna try to PvP you. I was that angry. Oh, my fishing
Trying
is
to PvP
5.
me.
Okay, DP.
Gonna run out of stam. Meh.
We maybe want to continue
Stam food
on.
isn't enough. Yes, it's time to move on.
Probably doesn't
Time to
help.
move
We're
on.
doing like a higher level fish than probably what we should be doing as like
Yeah.
the fish that we're starting to learn to fish from.
I need more stam foods if I'm doing this. I need to be eating just like pure stam food.
Yeah. I think the air is changing.
Welcome back, Nerve.
Welcome back, Nerve.
I caught a puffer fish.
Yep, you missed your
I got my
catching a puffer-
revenge.
What? The boat just randomly stopped.
Because I opened the thing.
Oh, when you opened it. Going back to the other side again. We want to know what's over here, because we already know what's over there.
Yeah.
Just gotta cook the soup now. Great. Sailing back over to this side more. Guess I could use the mortar thing again. Well, the game is very angry about me using.
No, it just said it's unloading unused assets.
Oh, okay. That was because I used
That's
it. It
why
was
I
like,
was angry.
oh. Like it's so they not very happy about what we just did. Okay, so it went into swamp, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's reading planes when this is most definitely not planes.
Right. There's planes underneath us.
Yeah. That's fancy one. It has lights.
Right?
I don't think I want to go and do a loop that way though. That's just gonna take me down. I don't really want to go down.
Yeah.
I also learned today that my dad did Tai Chi. Oh. It's fun when you learn new things. Somehow found the largest stretch of ocean, I guess?
One more friends. Another turtle.
Another turtle. Okay, so there's like a turtle like here. Turtle. Trying to like find something, but somehow right in the in-between of something or something. I just finally find like a large ocean.
Yeah,
Being scared.
it's okay.
It's just somehow missing an entire island or something? Like, what is happening right now? This word meadows. Oh no, we found a sunken island, obviously. the islands below us.
Oh no, all the land isn't here.
Also, it's slowly like, even though I'm sailing straight, it's slowly turning us. If you look at our line, I've not turned the boat once. It's just the water's pushing us in like a circle. Oh, it looks like there's might be shore ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm like, did we just completely find like a huge ocean, or was there like an island in between that we've just missed? It's so funny that I've not changed where I'm going, but it has changed me. We're about to almost like do like half a circle going on here. At least we're finally running into shore again.
Yeah.
Guess we can
We
start
found land again.
Following it this way, I guess. Oh wait, what was that in the background? Hold up. I changed my mind. Oh no, I'm gonna lose there. It looked like I could see pillars, so I thought maybe planes over there.
Maybe.
Oh man, I would love some sunlight. This would help the situation. Would love daytime to come right this second so we can finally see.
Look
I
at
know
that
it's gonna,
skeleton.
yeah. Yeah, look at the skeleton! Like, I
And
knew
it's
it's gonna
just,
start lagging, so
I
I
like
was like,
it
I'm
was a
gonna go
bunch of
slower.
skeletons, and then it despawned into just one skeleton, and then that one despawned too.
Yeah, but kind of like ran away.
It became daytime, and they were nighttime spawns, so they just despawned. Okay, we've definitely got planes here because that's a rock.
Yeah. That's why I was like, ooh, let's come over here. I see a rock. But it's like one rock in a forest. What the fuck? Me planes.
Right? There's just a little bit of plains right here. Or no, it looks like it's plains up ahead here.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of birch trees.
So confused. Is it plains or is it... Oh, there's some dark forest in there. That's what's going on, I think. This plains is very strange.
Yeah.
I need to stop and figure out what's going on here. Maybe not right next to the lock, though. Oh, there's some of that mist there, though. Into that direction. God, I'm having troubles controlling the boat.
There's the little village.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just immediately turns into dark forest next to it.
Yeah. I think back behind it is all dark forest from what it looked like.
Yeah.
Okay. That log is trying to get us!
Yes, it is.
Oh, he's turning
Yes, he'd
around.
been following us for a little while there.
Okay, yeah, so this doesn't stay plains. Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, does this stay plains? No, it doesn't. It's just like a little patch of plains. Okay.
Yeah.
This way. Definitely not that way, because I keep seeing, like, the mist. The weird abnormal mist-looking shape. Makes me slightly worried that's actually mist. Oh no, there's a rock here! Oh, the water went up just at the right time.
Where we are, I don't think we're going to encounter Mistlands where we are. I think you
That's
have to be
true.
along the outer edge of the map before you're going to
Oh, that's
encounter
true.
Mistlands.
So maybe...
And we're like in the center right now.
That's true. We are more in the center again. We might need to go towards this other island here.
Yeah.
So it might have been... Kind of looks like we probably just missed an island while we were sailing. We just happened to...
Yeah.
We'll come over here and loop around this one. Wish it wasn't so foggy all the time.
But how are you going to be fully immersed in the game if you can see stuff?
I know, right? I can't be fully immersed if I'm unable to see anything, obviously.
Okay, this is plains up ahead of us here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. looks like it's slightly big. Oh, and there's one.
Two.
Those castle feet. I guess we can circle it around and see if it has planes on both sides and how far it goes, because maybe it could be a place to explore.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be deep enough that we need to go in.
Yeah.
Since we haven't found anything that seems to indicate like that it's going to show us where it is.
Yeah. So I'm unsure if it's just like we've just gotten really unlucky, or
Yeah.
we just haven't found the right area to explore. It's like the having to like switch the screen around a bunch to be able to see what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one. I think it was the tiny planes again. Yeah, it's fine. First one. Well, I can keep circling. Deal with all these rocks ahead. Think I'm not gonna hit them? Sometimes it's really hard to tell. Oh no. Try to turn this way. No? Come on. Come on. Got a little bit further back. Come on.
Oh, there we go. It's...
Sometimes you just kinda gotta push it. Please just let us forward. Okay, it's all good. Nothing happened. Okay, so the other side is the side we've already been at. We've seen that side over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if we could find like another swamp that has like a decent sized area that we can at least like find some bases in, maybe we could find a thing that would finally lead us to it. We've not even really
Right.
found like a plains that is actually kind of big.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the throwing of love. Did it not work though? I don't think
Yeah.
it's working. I think
I
it turned
haven't
itself
seen it
off again.
work yet.
I think it turned itself off again.
Tits are broken.
Yep, Twitch connection turned off again. Okay. I fixed it. I fixed it. Yeah, better take the tits out and check what happened. Yep, it turned itself off again. Like they should work now. Yep, they work now. God, lots of swamp. I want to get a little closer. Hope the air's changing. There we go, all fixed. Tits are fixed again. At least it didn't break for the ducky. It broke after.
Yeah. Yeah, it broke after the ducky.
Does not fail at least once during stream. Fitz will just decide not to be connected to Twitch anymore.
Yeah.
It's going bye-bye. Also, it's so freaking foggy! Oh, thank you. It went away. Whoa. I'm sure what it just hit against. But it was angry. I don't know what it hit against, though. Okay. Aw, she got her tomato soup and she is happy. Happy Nina time! I have had I was about to say I don't like tomato soup, but I have had a tomato soup that was delicious. Once when Win was really sick, I think it was the time he got COVID, or I think it was when he first got COVID that one time. His sister brought him some soup from over where she is. And oh my god, that tomato soup was amazing. I tried a little of it just as like, I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. I'm like, I don't like tomato soup normally, but I'll give it a try. It was delicious. And I think we've never, we've always wanted to go back and get more, but I don't think we've remembered where it was or whatever. I think something weird about it, so we've never gotten it again. It's always a little sad. It's like, it was so delicious. I would love more. Wait, I could Mordor this. Even in death, Mordor cries. What? What? There was nothing there. Oh, what
There
the
was
fuck?
a big old rock
just
right
now
there.
appeared. What the heck? Rude. For me, the rock did not appear until like a second ago. The hunt of the forgotten soup. Yep.
Oh, this was way before. This was in the way before times then. If it was when he had his appendix removed.
Oh, it was when he had his appendix removed. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that was way before times then. Yeah, I remember he was sick.
That was when you guys had just moved down there.
Yeah, that was when we just moved down here. Alright, let's come over here. I want to be able to see both these islands better. The only sucky part about like taking these adventures out is then the boat's like somewhere really weird, nowhere near home. And it's like, now I'm gonna have to sail this all the way back home. There's a full video of the surgery.
Ugh.
Oh, why did you Google that? I assume you probably Googled it because you were like, I don't know what that means. What is that in German? What are we freaking sailing into a... I've somehow found a beautiful bayside area.
Right.
A cool little appendix of video showed up. I think this is plains too.
Maybe? Kind of looks like it might be.
This looks like a big plains. Maybe this is
Maybe
what we're
this will
looking
be a
for.
plains that will be worth kind of disembarking
exploring,
and exploring
yeah.
for a little bit.
Especially because I think I'd have to turn around. I'm pretty sure we're in a like.
Yeah, you are going to have to turn around
surrounded.
for us to get it back out of here again. Yes.
Oh, look at this place! It's huge. That looks like a finger.
It's only one finger though.
Oh, it is only one finger. But it has like stumps. Like there used to be more fingers.
Maybe.
I feel like this might
This
be. A
place
useful
is certainly big enough that it would be worth exploring.
Yeah, I just don't want to be right next to the freaking tar pit.
No.
Gonna... Another tar pit. Oh, well, I was about to say, look at this lovely little area right here, and
Yeah, it's a troll.
but otherwise, this is a lovely
I'm gonna
area.
slap him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go park it right here at this rock area
I'm
here.
gonna slap this troll. You don't scare me anymore. He only did 8 damage. He slapped me. I could not defend myself at all, and he did 8 damage.
Oops. Oh. Bam. Perfect. Okay. Let's repair the boat real quick. Oh, it wasn't too bad actually. Yeah, we can easily make a nice little base around here. That's nice. Even just take over this house right here.
Yeah. If there ain't nothing in here.
There is nothing in here. It's big enough.
Yeah.
Put this outside the door though.
I mean, we did all this, but this is a little short.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit short.
We needed a smidge taller.
Yes.
There we go. The land's a little bit more flat. Oh, my fishing pole's on. Like, where's my axe? Because you put the fishing pole on. Oh. Put a crafting. Oh, I need a little more. Well, I could put a crafting table and destroy this in a second. There's another old building right here. I could just take the wood from it.
Perfect.
Oh, I did not want to see what my poor stuff is at this point. It was like, oh, your stuff is this that's this at this point. I'm like, oh no, don't look. Oh my god, that thing just destroyed. Stop. Grey dwarf. You see, I'm busy destroying things. I just want all the free wood. Nice. I have a whole bunch of wood now.
Nice.
Oh. And boar. Okay. Oh god, a friend came into the house.
I wanted to have it overlap. So.
Okay, so where are you gonna put the fire? Is that where this opening is?
I don't know. No, I just messed up with the roof, and then I was hoping it would do a thing, but it's refusing to do the thing, so. Let's put a normal ass roof on here. Very boring. Excuse you. Fuck off.
Let's put that wall back in.
Just locked me out.
There is a door. It's a perfectly good door. Oh, we
I
can
have no wood.
Oh, I guess I have to do it from inside? Who's fighting me? Okay. You need more wood for the thing? I forgot how annoying it is to be near a freaking... Like, they're all very annoying.
Right? Like, get out of here. I'm busy. Oh, God, I'm gonna drown because of the stupid brute.
Alright.
You jackass. Fine. You push my log to the shoreline then.
Okay, I'm putting a roof on this thing for you. Okay, it's all on. Got some beds in here now. Okay, let's go back to the house. Alright, well we now have a new area to explore. Yay! And hopefully we can find something that's gonna lead us somewhere. And we really need to at some point work on the house. We just forever end up living in this house. We never end up leaving.
Right?
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to clean out my inventory, but remembering where everything's supposed to be. Like,
Right.
okay, got this and I got that, and that goes in there, and that goes over there. The bukeberry. Stone can go out in the big chest outside. It's slowly being used for the other house.
No.
She's attacking the house. You guys saw it. Got a tree seed for you. How fancy. It's not one of the ones you actually want, though, it don't look like.
Yeah, probably not.
At least we have a large plains area we'll be able to explore and hopefully maybe find something that leads us anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
please, just lead us to where we need to go next, if anything. Just give us a direction. God, the map is just looking hilarious because it's a lot of us going around these different islands and Only exploring, actually exploring, because they're all so tiny too. So even though we've explored what felt like a big chunk on the map, it's just like nothing. Oops, I didn't mean to ping. No, how do I get rid of the ping? Do I just close it? If I close it? Oh no. No! Oh no. I don't know how to stop a ping. Maybe it just goes away. Hopefully it just goes away. All I've done is accidentally ping multiple times. Oh, there we go. Okay, it does go away. Oh, right. We were going to try to cook the pufferfish.
Oh, yeah.
The pufferfish. We were going to cook it. We should probably end up figuring out what name we want this portal to be and actually name it, you know, its actual name. And change it over to that.
Right.
I could probably bring this closer to where the house is. But also at the same time, less horrible things over here. Alright. I guess we want to take the bait back with us, or do we want to just leave the bait here for now?
I guess we could just leave the bait there for now.
Because we could fish in like the plains area or something.
Yeah.
Not sure we've really gotten any of the fish from the plains yet. Unless that's what the coral fish is. Alright, time to take this puffer fish and see if we can cook it. Cut it up or anything.
It's just gonna make raw fish. I'm calling
I know,
it
right?
now.
All of this just for raw fish. Like, what the heck? One, let's put the coral fish away. So I'm not using it. Okay. One. Can we just straight cook the puffer fish? No. Okay. Just puffer. That's it? Nothing else? We didn't learn anything from it.
No.
Alright. It just says raw fish. It doesn't. I'm very upset. I'm scared to cut this thing. Should we just save it? I'm scared to cut
Yes,
it.
we could.
I'm scared to cut it. Because it feels like it's just going to give me raw fish, but what if we need it for something and we just don't know the recipe for it yet? And it's going to need the actual puffer fish itself? But it does kind of just seem like it's a normal fish. It's all that for a normal fish. Which is very sad, man. That was very sad. Well, but we did not find fingers, but we did find a large plains.
Yep.
But hey, we caught some serpent fishes and got some scales and learned a recipe and got the thing to be able to get a puffer fish. Like, yeah. I feel like we did a decent amount today. Like, there was a decent amount of things that happened. We got somewhere. Yeah.
There's stuff that actually happened.
We just didn't find the thing. But we did find a new plains that looks pretty big. Which we can kind of eyeball it a little bit, but we do need to get going. So maybe that'll be a next time thing. It is 11. And I'm sure Lunos would like to be able to do food and stuff and not have to get stuck here until 12 with me.
I wouldn't mind if we wanted to keep going, but I would need to run away for a minute again.
Because it's more or less it just be exploring the area a little.
Yeah.
But I feel bad going over because you know, I'm all alone in my room. Poor DeHatter is sitting there silently trying to be good. Or has already wandered away.
He's watching stuff on his computer.
Because because we could explore it a little bit. Just go for a little longer.
Yeah, I need to run away again for a moment.
Okay.
So I will be right back.
All right. I will. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna get different food. Actually, let's get different food real quick, guys. We're just gonna go for a little bit longer, just to explore. Just because we finally got here, it'd be nice to see if there's like anything of actual use. How do I get metal in my inventory accidentally? Well, we definitely want to trade out the onion soup. We'll go back to the jerky. We'll balance it out again. I can use some more fish things. Yeah. I'll top my fish stuff. For my own safety, I will eat. Okay. And we can kind of look around over here and see what's up. I'll have some of my tea. Oh, did we check in this thing here? Is there anything in here? Oh, come on. Fighting me. Nope, absolutely nothing. Sounds about right. Oh, there's like a big snow right there. Multiple snow mountains here. Oh. Tar pit. Might as well deal with the tar pit while we're waiting. Nice, I'm glad that my shield can actually block that now. Here. You come away from the stuff though. Nice, okay. Very carefully. I'd hoped this was gonna go further. Didn't go as far as I thought it was gonna go. Is it being stopped? Oh, I think it's being stopped is why. There we go. That's getting better. We're getting the last of it. Nice. Whole bunch of tar for us. Hee hee hee. Oh, really? Come on. There we go. I got the piece of tar. Multiple tar pits here. I don't want to come up here though. Ooh, there is a village. And another tar pit. Oh, I guess because the locks are attacking the tar pit, that's why I was like, I'm kind of amazed that the tar pit isn't attacking the town. But it isn't attacking the town for some reason. But there's some locks there that they're attacking instead. Hey. Mosquito. Thank you. Thank you for the needle. What wins? A lock or the things? I think one of the locks is already gone. Oh, the tar guys win is the answer to the question. Nice, they're going after the other guys now. Cool, well, I want the lock pieces. Oh. There was still some here. Made a horrible mistake. So many of these guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna just forever be blocking, I feel like, at this point. Oh god, I forever block. Okay, guys, can you come out of the thing more? How about you two? You want to come out a little bit more? No? Nice. Nice, got some free lock stuff though. We'll just leave that there. It definitely looks like a large amount of planes. But I can't say I see anything in the town. But I'm not gonna find any towns without any sort of portal near. Because that's a mistake. That's where bad things happen. Definitely a huge amount of planes, so hopefully we can find something here. He says that. Luna's just walked by the room. She's like, I promise I'll call you back eventually. I feel it's a lie. I feel like it's a lie. Alright, well, we did the explory thing. We could always just go. Because I can't do the portal thing without her here. Can't change the name of the portal and bring the portal closer to that town. Ooh. Oh, I missed a bird. I could have taken a bird out of the sky and I missed my chance to get that bird out of the sky. What a sad world. What a sad world it is that it was unable to do that. But I got a whole bunch of tar. Holy moly.
Hey,
Almost
I'm back.
got a stack
I'm
and a half
sorry.
of tar. Alright, I was dealing with some tar pits and I was looking at the village to see if there's anything interesting from a distance that I could see.
Yeah, quick restroom visit turned into a crime scene. That is all I will say about it. You understand. Well, God. I'm so ready for this to be done.
I got another tar pit thing.
Nice.
And I got a lockhead. This is our first lockhead.
No, I used one to make the bait.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a new lockhead.
Yeah, one of the bait I think that we used for the pufferfish.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Bait my story. I put that on the boat.
No, it's a serpent stew. The serpent stew looks just like the bases for the potions.
Oh. So your brain was like, yeah, here's the stew.
I was like, wait,
It's like, here's
I'd
my
seen
potion base.
some potions that needed to be made. I'm like, I could throw those in. And I'm like, it was kind of weird that they were over here with the rest of the food, but you know, like, whatever. And then I'm like, no, wait, you know what? I know what's happening here.
Ugh. Oh, is it turning nighttime?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I was gone for an entire day, apparently.
I got a whole bunch of tar. That box is almost pretty much completely full of tar. I'm kind of upset. I thought there was like tar walls, like actual wall pieces that would be for like the dark wood, but I guess they're just the normal wood. What the heck? What the fuck? Okay. The boat was being weird. I couldn't.
I can see it on the stream.
I'm just gonna move the boat back a little bit so it's a little bit closer.
Hello, Goofies. How are we all doing? Head on my roofies.
That's better. I don't want it too close to the shore, because all the damn things will try to murder it constantly. Oh, I forgot to put the thing in the... to the boat. But I also wanted to put the bait away. Okay. Yep. I would just really love to go into this town and there'd be one of those things you can click on. It'll be like, it's
Right?
here! There's the fingers. Go to this place. That's where the
Like-
fingers are.
Like, every other place we've gone to has been like that. So, like, why is the plains not like that?
Like, we just wanna go and find the place. And maybe feel like we're progressing. Okay. I should get some more poison resist. I don't, because I ran out. Are we taking names and are we kicking names and taking asses yet? Well, we're gonna go fight a village to see if there's anything in it, since this is the new area. Maybe we'll luck out and it will just immediately have one for us. I fairly doubt it, but I figured, you know, it'd be nice to give it a try.
Yeah.
I'd like to try and see. Finally to take a village for you, my queen. Yes, murder the villages, minions. Murder it good. Murder it in the name of your queen. Oh, we need to rename this portal so that we can take a portal with us.
Yes, we do.
Oh, the question is, what do we name this?
I don't know.
Just name it Fingers.
Right? Manifest it.
Manifest it! Name it Fingers! I'm doing it. Fingers. Oh wait, I was supposed to capitalize the F in fingers, sorry.
God, you
Fingers!
heathen.
I'm sorry! I was typing too fast!
God.
And I shall re-grab the material for the portal. Oops. Yeah, everything I require. Change homestead so that this one can be
The unnamed, yeah.
unnamed. Yeah. Here we go. To reclaim our unnamed one again. Okay. Yep, I destroyed that swamp thing there, because I mean the tar pit there. I was like, you know what? I'm here. I'll destroy the tar pit. And then I murdered the things out of a tar pit on one of the other ones that was by the thing. Well, I watched it. I watched them take on 2 locks, kill the 2 locks, And then they were going after the village, and so I thought I was okay to go up to it. And ended up there was still some left, and so then I had to kill them too. Hello.
No.
But there's a village. Murder the heck out of this village. As we do.
Rock would not be safe. I ran up that way too easily.
Yeah. Not a safe rock.
Well, it's
It'll
not
be
a safe
portal
rock for us to stay on, but
But it makes a nice portal rock.
yes.
Yeah, I don't think they or the locks attack each other, which is too bad.
Yeah, no. They seem to get along fine with the locks.
Come here. Oh. He died instead. I think there's like plants in the way. There we go.
Bad angle.
There.
Excuse me, where did my sword go?
Ooh. Didn't get my shield up in time to see how well it would hit against the shield. That's too bad. Okay. Hey friend, you want to come over here? Come here. I hate that they run from you. So annoying. Oh my god, I hate the bowlings so much. They're so frustrating.
Right? Incredibly annoying.
Oh, he fell down.
Yeah, sometimes they'll just straight run off.
He's just he is full on running the wrong direction. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was at a bad angle for that one. I could not hit it.
So close to dead. Here he goes. Ooh, good thing I hit him with the arrow. Okay, well at least that guy is almost dead. Oh my god, the of you getting like hit back and the lag made it seem like
Yeah.
you went flying backwards for a second and then teleported back forwards. I was like, oh, those are no brutes here, no big guys.
Doesn't seem to be.
Can you just come here and fight me? Like, you're so frustrating.
One of the locks saw me. I'm just gonna hide up here.
Oh
Look out!
no! The lock's on me now. Run away! Oh! Wait. Wait, a little bit of protection.
Alright, fuck off, you. Oh my god. There's nothing left of your tower.
I know! Oh no! Oh no, I'm going down! Oh. I'm gonna die! Oh no, I lagged out! I was trying to eat while I was still up there and I did not get the chance. Oh my god, I love that. There was nothing left. Everything destroyed itself around me and I'm just like, oh no. What have I done? Oh.
Okay, the Lox is dead.
It is not a stream if one of us don't die. Oh. Alright.
Okay.
No! Mosquito!
Ow.
Ow! Fucking mosquito! Got my body and everything. Oh, fucking mosquito!
Okay. Okay, the mosquito's dead.
Thank you. Thank you. Feeling the frustration right this second. I'm feeling a feeling inside of me. Look at Ate the Plains. Ah.
There's still another lock here too. But it's over fighting things in the tar pit at the moment.
Can't wait to see your guys' death count for this game. Like, getting grounded. I know, I only died 19 times and grounded. I have a feeling it's way more than that in this game.
Yeah, I think we've surpassed that in this game.
There's a lot of this stuff I can just take and deposit into the chest. I can put it in the chest at the house.
Yeah. Is this the one I put the metal in?
Oh, I grabbed the metal.
Oh, okay.
On me that something made me too heavy. Oh,
Well,
my
I mean-
freaking thing isn't on. That's why.
That would do it.
I was like, I don't have that much. I was like, I didn't have enough for it to be an issue yet. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. There was nothing to click on in there, which is annoying.
Just all sorts of flax and
Yeah.
barley for me to pick up.
Which is good. Not like we don't need that.
Yeah.
So I was really hoping that like the first place we find would finally have a thing and it'd be like, yeah, here you go. It's 100 miles away, but here you go.
At least we would have a direction to work in.
Yeah. Though it does kind of feel like since like the swamp and stuff like that, most of them have been very like, once you find it, it's in that direct area.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the Mordor one was a kind of far away, wasn't it? It was slightly more of a distance.
Yeah. Well, I think
It's
we
just
had a
that
lot of
if you're
issues
there-
finding the Mordor one.
It's like, if you're there, oh my god, does it give you all the fucking things that are going to tell you it's right there.
Yeah, right?
We got to be like within the vicinity, like in the circle, then you'll suddenly find a whole bunch that are going to tell you, yeah, it's right here.
One for this lock. It
There's
was
so
over
much
fighting
money.
Tars, so probably it's
Yeah.
pretty damaged already.
Get some more
There's
free
one
lock
tower
stuff.
left in this village.
Knocked it all down.
There's this one tower left, so I can just snipe it from here. Yeah, now you dead, and I get your lock meat.
Plants that I got outside from you. Goes in.
Lock meat, lock meat.
Lock meat, lock meat. Make more pies.
I can make more pies.
God, the folding berserker trophies are hilarious looking. They look so kind of derpy. It looks so like slightly derpy. It's great. Okay. But the village just didn't have anything though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wood. I thought that was more like lock meat or something. I got excited. Nope. Definitely goes for a while. Is there anything we missed? No, that's like it. And not to accidentally pick up all the junk I do not need. That could get away. Just for Luna's to accidentally pick it up at some point as she's wandering.
Yep. Yep.
Those moments that we just throw trash away and it's like turns right back around. It's like, well, now it's back in our inventory. Okay. Guess we can kind of wander forward, or was that a lot of metal that you had on you?
I don't know. Like I've got 5 on me now, but I don't remember how much I put in the thing.
Oh, well, I took all the stuff out of there, I think. I don't think there was anything left. I think these were all empty. Let me double check.
Yeah.
I think these are all empty.
Wow, that is a
So
big
weird.
tar pit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was looking at that before, and I was like, that's a crazy looking tar pit. Like, that's huge compared to like what we've seen.
Right?
Hey, come here. Nice. Another tar pit. Lots of tar pits here. I didn't realize how many tar pits there are here.
Yeah.
Murdering things in the tar pit.
Yeah. Well, I was just taking out that one thing in the tar pit so I could get near it and mark it.
Yeah. Where's the tar pit? Oh, I guess we should probably sleep.
That's an idea.
This place at night is never fun.
No. Too many gigglers.
Oh, speaking of gigglers. Excuse me. I'm over here trying to put this down and Giggler comes out of nowhere.
It was following you for a while.
Oh. I was not paying any attention to it. It didn't even exist in my brain.
Watching it. I was watching it run up behind you as I like kind of like ran towards you to try and get to it.
I never saw it. I was just doing my thing. I was just doing my thing, man.
You stopped and it's like you didn't turn around and it had been following you already.
I didn't even hear it until it came up on me and actually hit me. I don't even think it giggled until it came up on me finally. Okay. Trying to see what we can see.
Yeah.
There's suddenly music playing.
Somebody must have gone by the one in the bottom lot.
Oh.
I think that's the alarm. Yeah, I think that's the alarm they have for if somebody goes down the bottom lot. Because, you know, they've got, like, the super normal one for if somebody pulls into the driveway. And then they have this, like, 30-second musical that plays if somebody goes by the bottom lot.
It's because the idea is no one's supposed to be driving down that lot.
Mm-hmm.
What? Just somehow completely missed it.
Fail.
Come here. Come shoot me again. What? Swung underneath it. I'm gonna be careful of the swamp. Not the swamp, the tar pit. If you want to call it a swamp. Okay, another village. An actual swamp. Like, I'm looking to see if I could, from a distance, see anything in it that would, like, show that there's, like, a thing for us to click.
Right.
I don't see anything. Alright, well, I guess I'll put down the portal again. You think we can get up on this rock?
Maybe? It's always hard to tell if they're going to be able to. Shaman nearby here.
Yeah. I was like, get rid of you. There's another one right there. Rid of you too.
I guess now we'll find out if they can get up here or not.
Oh. Let us know. Can you guys make it up?
Right? Can you guys make it up here? They're not trying to.
No.
Typically, if they can, they like go straight up.
Okay. Doesn't look like it.
Good
Okay.
thing, good thing.
I've seen each one of them die 23 times. Okay. I'm dead. Rid of the brute. No birds required. Berserkers. These guys are harder to. It's almost sometimes better just to go down and get them if you can.
Yeah, yeah.
They
are not worth they are not worth
wasting.
shooting at.
Oops.
Alright guys, well Kenny's down there. I get the other guy to come over.
Oh no. Oh no.
Content!
Oh no. My friend away. I'm scared now. I pick up
Content for the content gods.
Thank God.
Hey, I didn't do it, but he is coming over here.
Oh no. Okay.
Actually, no, you know what?
Yep.
This is a different one. This is not the one that I was planning on hitting. There's another one over there. Which looks different than this one, so I'm worried it might be a starred one.
Just slid down the hill a little, it scared me. That is my first playthrough of this game. I joined some friends server and they were 180 days already. It was really hard for me to get used to it. Yeah. I had played up until the plains already before.
Well, there's so many of them coming this way.
But I kind of wanted to play it again, but the person I played it with, KleptoKitty/Jess, she was pretty much busy. Oh, okay, we're just gonna...
I think there's a tar monster over here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay out of the way for a bit.
We'll just let them fight it out.
Yeah, we're just gonna let them figure that out.
themselves.
But I tried my best when playing with Lunos to not give anything away too much, and now we're both at like the same level of playing at this point. So now everything is new for both of us. And then we were hinted of like what we should be looking for, since we've been trapped and dealing with the plains for a little while now.
And then just through playing one on my own, I know what the fingers look like.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a stard. Oh
shit.
That stard hurt me so bad. I didn't know it was happening until it was happening. I was like, oh no, that's a stard. I shouldn't have gone down there. Now they die as equals. Yes, we die as equals now. By that I mean because I'm the more
Okay.
tired one. I'm dying
Okay,
more.
both stars are dead.
Oh, that's good. Oh, is there two of them?
It was. Yeah, there were two of them.
No wonder. No wonder I died so fast.
Yeah, no,
I wasn't ready for it.
There was one with the throwing stick,
Oh, shit.
and there was one with
There's a friend behind me. Okay.
Yeah, there was one with the sword and with a shield, and there was one with the throwing thing. The ones with the spears are always the worst ones.
Yeah, this is the zone. Well, I guess there's the cold zone, and then there's this this plains.
The plains.
I'm amazed I actually hit that. I was not sure I was going to be able to hit that. Come here. Come on.
Watch out, there's 3 more of them coming.
Fucking full lanes.
Okay. So there's just one left around here somewhere.
Yeah, I just killed him.
Nice.
Guess we should kill that brute.
Yeah. Time to call him over.
We both just missed? No, I didn't.
No, we hit him. He's glowing. He ain't moving yet.
Oh, my stamina out. Damn.
Ah!
Oh.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked the button and then released it immediately, and that didn't do me any good. Ah, shaman. Come out from behind that thing. Ah, he's not coming out.
So rude.
No!
Oh, there we go.
Screw you and your little shield. Okay, no, he's also no stars. He's just
He's a little bit fancier looking than I
armor.
thought he was.
He's just
yeah.
fancy.
I thought he had the armor of like being a starred, but I guess not. Just
Maybe
got
the
to
other
have
one had a different name.
I don't know. Strange. Unless they just sometimes have that armor on.
Right?
But the bigger ones have like fancier armor on. I love the amount of gold that drops off of like the shamans. Like holy moly. Doesn't look like anything to click on.
No. Yeah, I really appreciate that they made it so the flax can just be chopped.
Yeah.
It's not like all the rest of the vegetables where if you did this, you would destroy them.
Oh, this is.
So like, nah, you're gonna be fighting in
There's
these
a one
villages,
star fulling.
so...
Watch out.
Oh! Get out of here. There's a mosquito that bit me.
Okay, the one star's dead. Thankfully, I could block the throw.
Yeah.
Our stuff is a little bit better now with this new armor. Because we've just recently gotten some new armor on. Get out of the way. Oh, no, come back here. When I said get out of the way, I did not mean jump down. Just move slightly. Oh, God, I hate these guys so much. Just hold still so I can hit you.
Why won't you let me kill you?
It's just extremely rude that they just won't hold still and let us kill them.
Maybe we just put them in here.
It is kind of cool that we can just swing and hit those things and it'll pick them up.
Yeah.
But nothing to click on.
Nope. I had to put my metal in there. I had to put a full stack of metal in there. I was over encumbered.
Alright, so we just have the metal that's in there. We need to relocate.
Yeah.
I have a stack of metal in my inventory. I still have some room for some other stuff. It's not too big. But I won't have room for so much thing, though, probably. That'd be the problem.
Yeah. There, I put random various things in there. You keep what you'd like. Some of it you might have already, so we can care of.
Yeah, like some of the stuff like the fulling trophy and things like that we don't really need. They can just stay. I will take the tar. Tar is always useful.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we should probably be getting back though. We definitely should be ending stream now.
Yeah.
Well, it's fine. I could take this stuff out, go put all this stuff away. And that should give more room. Over there. Oh, put the stuff away, then I can take that one stuff back with me. Okay. I like my big spiky mace. I keep looking at it and just like, it's so cool. Like, it's a big mace that's all spiky.
Yeah, no, I'm about at the point where it's like, what if we looked up if there was something that would show you like
Yeah.
for the different seeds, like just to know what direction we need to move in. So it's like, this is taking a while.
Yeah, at this point it's been like in us playing it. It's been like a month of us just in the plains doing the same, because we only play like once a week. So it's us in the plains doing the same thing over and over and over again with no difference each time, which really sucks.
Yeah, I'm about ready to just Google, like, okay, like, is there something you find, or is it that you have to find the fingers?
Yeah, is it just that you
come
luck out and
them.
find the fingers? We need to get ourselves back to safety. Let's see. I want to try to put in grounded. This is not grounded. This is Valheim. I've been playing grounded too much, I guess. Ground is on the brain after us finishing it. Ow. Excuse me, I'm trying to Google something. Oh, well, I didn't want to click that. Well, I just turned on the Mordor thing for no reason. For no reason, I turned the Mordor thing on. Okay, planes. Yeah. What about the big guy?
We know from the one thing, Yagluth.
Yeah, I guess we need to.
It's the one
What
thing
is
it
his
channels
name?
the ancient...
Yagluth. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
channels the ancient power of Yagluth.
And we knew he looked like some weird fucking man. So looking at what he looks like doesn't really surprise me at all of what he looked like, because he looked like some big old man on the thing. Yeah, he's a big old man. Okay. Wait. Okay. So those Stonehenges can have a thing. So maybe we've been looking in the wrong place this entire time. The Stonehenges, the little Stonehenges, where it's just like the two rocks with the rock on top. They can have a thing next to them, and they can also have a berserker on them. There's a rare chance of finding the Stonehenges that will generate. And it can have a chest. What? Okay, they just showed, you know that circle that had the different Stonehenges? Someone shows us a picture of that, but this one has a thing next to it.
Oh.
So like what we found, but it would actually have a thing saying it's here.
Because that's another thing.
We have found so many of them. Yeah, we've seen the even fancy one. It's very rude. This is very rude, man.
I guess they did say there's a rare chance for it to be there.
Yeah, by rare they mean quite rare, because we have not fucking found one yet. I guess the idea is you could use... You could use the treasure thing as a chance of maybe finding them too, because they can have treasure chests underneath and stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because they're showing that they can have treasure chests, and that it can have gold, so maybe it's, but I don't know if it's above or below type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Strange. It's turning nighttime. Maybe sleep first.
Yes.
What the heck? All the dogs are in a corner. Oh, I need to dry off. It also looked like they were trying to run to me when I came through. It was really weird. I don't know what was going on, but that was weird, man. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I am very close to just being like, what if we just see if you can put the thing in and just see where they're all at, and if there's one near. I think from the starter screen, well, probably even from the one screen, you can see the one thing. So maybe you can see.
I think it'll tell you what the seed is. Ah, I've been disconnected.
Yes, you have. You disappeared.
Well, I guess that's one way to make sure we end it, if I just don't Log back in.
Well, it kind of works. We'll take a break from
means
here.
This means I can look and see how big the update for Warframe is going to be for you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for that to download that and everything. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, Adventures of the Valheim Sisters is us trying to freaking find the freaking fingers. It's like the freaking big W. Find the big W, man. Find the goddamn W. It was palm trees all along. Oh no! Hello, Raid. I'm actually ending stream in a second.
No, we're ending stream right now.
Oh no!
But thank
It's
you,
okay.
Meridian.
Thank you, Meridian. Hello, hi everybody. Here I'll do a sew. I'll do a sew for our lovely Meridian here. Do lovely Meridian.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
playing
find somebody else to
Warframe.
raid now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find someone else to have even more people. Hello everybody, I'm Kiani. We were playing Valheim, but we're actually getting ready to the end. We ran a little long today, and now we really definitely have to get going. We've been trying to find the fingers to find the next boss, but failing horribly, so we're just getting frustrated. The frustration is starting to show here, what can I say? But hello, everybody. And I have this option too now. I also can shout out Viridian for all y'all here. Absolutely great. They play Warframe a lot of the time. Much Warframe. Much Warframe I see them play. And other games, I know. Yes, now I must find someone else who is about to end their stream and raid them. That's how this works, right? That's how the rotation continues. Not that I have anyone to raid right now. That is the problem. Because I do not know who to raid. I'll probably just... Hold on. Let's leave the game. Step 1. Let's leave the game. Because it's like slowly rotating and is really driving me crazy. Let's...
Yeah, the rotating it does when you're paused is horrible. I hate it.
I do not like. But thank you for the raid. I'm so sorry that we're actually getting... Oh, I did not think it was going to fully close it out. I thought it was going to take me back to the main menu. No, it fully closed it. Look, the tree's back.
Yeah, you hit quit. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit quit. So full, I forgot. I have no one to raid though. Is my problem. Y'all have anyone you want to raid? Oh no, now the internet's crashing. Now stream's crashing just to go alongside everything else. It's been good all day, but the moment... Oh. And when it does this for like a minute, which sucks. Okay, no, I spoke too soon. I was about to say, oh, I think it's fixing itself. I spoke too soon. It's thinking about it. It's really thinking about it. I don't know what causes it to suddenly start having issues where my the upload rate will just die and not do very well. Oh, did that break too? Wow, everything's broken. All things are broken. Sometimes you do what you gotta do. I don't know where to send you guys, and everything's breaking. So I'm gonna let you guys figure your own thing out. No one seems to have suggestions. No suggestions have been given to me. I don't know if they can even hear me right now because the internet's now crashing. I'm probably a laggy mess. Wear raid. Yes, wear raid, Nerf. Nerf, wear raid. My internet is not fucking bringing itself back up. What is happening? Why is it still crashing? Oh.
Why that's a stream that's non-existent, so it's running perfectly.
It's non-existent. I've got 2 buddies streaming. Do you wanna raid one of your 2 buddies? Or we could raid S Skywalker. AC Skywalker. I think saying yeah. I send my suggestion. So don't know. We could do them. We've rated them before. They're nice. Everything is crashing. The whole world is crashing. I don't know what to do. Yeah, we could do they're on my friends list. I can rate them. We're just gonna rate them. We're gonna give up. We could have an awkward person. Wait.
Yeah, wait. Tell us more about the awkward one.
Wait. Can we make someone really uncomfortable? Wait.
Can we hear about the awkward one?
Wait, maybe we're gonna throw out Nerf's suggestion twice in a row this week.
Poor Nerf.
Right, we're waiting, Pod. No. The internet is the stream has gone back to good. Other than it's probably so fucking behind now that like us talking to them.
Right.
Oh, he's playing Phasmo. Hold on. Tell the story. Yeah. Let me find these poor strangers and let them know that my tits stopped responding. Oh no, they're AFK though. They just went AFK.
Oh no.
Did we raid them during their AFK? Oh my god. It did not like me clicking on this stream. Oh no. Oh no, everything's mad at me. I shouldn't have done it. I didn't like it. It went, no, stop it. Stop it. Oh no. Well, they're AFK, so we're gonna go with the other. We're gonna go with A Skywalker because they're not AFK. Oh god, turn everything off. Make it stop. They're playing Fall Guys right now, so we can go give them a raid. How dare he be AFK? I know, right? Failed us. Everything's still crashing. I give up. I give up. We're just gonna go raid and it's gonna be great. The internet is deciding that we need to leave now.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. I'm sorry for the crappiness at the end there.
The internet is shitting itself.
Yeah, we're gonna go now. Goodbye, everybody. Be nice to the people. Yeah, bully him later.
Tell him later you went AFK and you missed out on like a 10-person raid.
You missed out on a 10-person raid. We're so big. Oh my god. All right, we'll go be nice. Yep, to go tell him about her tits. All right, bye everybody. Be nice. Do a ducky raid. Bye-bye.
Bye.